As the storm moves through Mexico, it's expected to impact millions of people, including those in some very popular vacation spots.
KUSI's Ross Becker is here now with that part of our coverage tonight. Ross?
You know, Lauren and Alan, I can't help but think as we stand here tonight of all the people in this storm right now, affected in so many different ways. This is the area, we just saw it with Leslie, but this is the area affected by the storm, and it's coming ashore right about in this line like this. So you can see it's heading to the northeast. The area of the biggest destruction, those 200-mile-an-hour winds he was talking about, are going to be in the area of Colima and Manzanillo, right along the coast here. That's where the hurricane really barreled into the shore. About 1 million people live in this little area down here. But when you're talking about how big this storm is and how big it is spreading, it is going to affect a huge section of Mexico. This whole area, both the mountainous areas, the valleys, we're talking 10 million people and more are going to feel the effects of Patricia, mostly from the rain. It's going to be very, very heavy rain. Of course, you mentioned many of the tourists are still in this area. They are hunkered down in hotels. And I want to show you somebody here. This guy right here is Brad Powles. He's from San Francisco, and he is staying at one of the major hotels right now in Puerto Vallarta. The doors on that hotel are barricaded. The ballroom has been turned into a shelter. We talked with him earlier today while the preparations for the storm were underway.
They've put some sandbags down around certain areas of the grounds to prevent water from going beneath the hotel, because that's where the generator is. They've also thrown all of the beach chairs into pools so they won't blow back at us. They've also moved, so like lawn chairs that were actually on deck are now sort of our makeshift cots in the shelter here with a blanket on them. And they've done our best to sort of take care of us and get our mind off it. Like there is sort of video games and board games and stuff in the room, but still a lot of folks pretty scared.
For thousands of people, vacation certainly has changed. He says that he and the others staying at the hotel are no longer considered guests, but instead refugees. So the storm is moving on shore. You heard Leslie say it is going to keep weakening as it keeps moving, and this is the path. It is moving toward the northeast, right over Mexico, and right into Texas. Alan, back to you.
All right, thank you, Ross. And this brings us to our Facebook question.